Hello again. Well, here we are. Another bottle of wine. We're getting ready for the holidays, but still a couple of weeks away. Last week was, I think a week ago, was Cabernet Franc Day. So I apologize for missing that, but it's never too late. I guess we've been busy here with watching all the soccer and all that, and there's more to go. But anyway, this is a break. And this is from Sineann in Oregon, whom I'm really fond of. You guys know that because we've done some of their wines. You know, the Pinot, the Cabernet Franc, and this is a Cab Franc. They really have this ability to find really good grapes and make good wine with it. We've talked about this before over there, Peter and the team. And they cover a lot of ground in Oregon, in the Willamette Valley, and in Washington State, Columbia River Valley, where this is from. It's a 2016 Phinny Hill Cab Franc by Sineann with the fun labels. They have a different label for each wine, and it's kind of one of the other things that's really kind of fun about them. They make good wines, great value, great selections, year in, year out. And over the last few years, as we all know, it's been hard to make bad wine coming out of that region, the West and the Northwest. In any case, Cabernet Franc is always something I'm really partial to because to me, it's kind of a fun wine. And that's kind of, also in keeping with the holidays. It's got the beautiful aromas, it's the fruit, it's the depth of it, and yet it's not too serious. You can enjoy it, very easily. Phinny Hill, the Phinny Hill vineyard, that what they get this from is deep into the Columbia River Valley. So it's in Washington State. It's on the northern shore, sort of northern side of the river. So it's facing south. And it's kind of high in the hills. It's we've done some of the Horse Hill vineyards, which are further east and kind of around the bend in the river. So it's sort of different exposure. But all these soils are reasonably volcanic. That whole area is pretty volcanic. I mean, closer to the Pacific, but still, it's still within 150 miles, and very hot. It's sort of a kind of a climate that's really hot during the day and cold at night. Gives you really a nice profile for some of these hardy grapes like Cabernet Sauvignon and Cabernet that we get from those hills. Anyway, let's see what we have here. The color is very deep, very sort of a nice red. It doesn't have any of the sort of Bordeaux red from a Cabernet Sauvignon. To me, it's sort of more red, garnet kind of red. It's very, very deep. On the nose, you get what I talked about before, this kind of combination of floral and fruit and a little bit of alcohol. I mean, this is not very alcoholic. We're talking, it is actually, it's 15%. I take it back, but I didn't really feel it when I opened it earlier, a few days ago. It's just got a little bit of that volatility that is really, to me, also pretty enticing. Anyway, it's just very, very pleasant on the nose. On the palate, it's got that really deep fruit that you get from Cabernet Sauvignon in general, but with the Cabernet Franc, I think what you get is a little bit more floral, as I said, and it's sort of that mix. It's really, and it's the finish that goes on and keep developing. In terms of I'm still feeling it, and it's sort of that fruit, that deep red and black fruit. It's not a lot of acidity, not a lot of tannins. It's a wine that's really nice to drink on its own, and it's got that sort of semi-sweet, dark chocolate note that comes into play as well, which is just a nice, nice wrapper around the whole thing. It's just a beautiful wine. And again, for these wines, for their prices and the quality that's put into making them, it's really hard to beat. So here we are. Sorry about the delay, on the date, and see everybody soon.